summer clearance dash.
Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the Jake Show with episode 2 in the house. Actually in the Jeep, but it's pretty much my house. I'm in it probably more than I am my actual house. Just headed back from work. Go ahead and cut me off there, son. It's football season. Football's back. We just had Sunday night football, Thursday night football, and we're underway with Monday night football. Even though I'm not watching it right now, but I'd like to talk about it. Even though nobody's gonna watch this video, probably like 5 people, and that's okay. I'll just go ahead and talk to myself like always. Come up with topics on my own, do my own thing. Maybe one day I'll become famous, but let's talk about it. There was some craziness this weekend on Sunday football, Sunday night football. Sunday night football was just embarrassing. We'll get to that. I only watched a couple games. I watched the Rams game. Was not really impressed. They did not utilize Todd Gurley whatsoever. That man, that guy is a full-on man amongst boys. If you give him the ball, he will do all the work up and he will do it all. He can do it all. Just give him the ball, feed him. I can't say that because that's Zeke's thing. That's my boy. Cowboys all day. But give Todd Gurley the ball. That is your man. Their offense looks sloppy. It was week 1. Don't get me wrong. Wow, that got dark. Anyways, it'll come back up. It was week 1. The Rams starters did not play in preseason. Jared Goff didn't play. Todd Gurley didn't play. Robert Woods didn't play. None of them. None of their starters played, which, in my opinion, is stupid. It is just absolutely garbage on the coaching side. Actually, really the only reason is you don't get them started. You don't get them going. You don't get them feeling the game. And then week 1, when it counts, you just throw them in there and say, oh, here you go, you're good enough. Those guys have to warm up too. Just because they're starters doesn't mean they don't need to warm up. It doesn't mean they don't need to get a feel for it. That's preseason. It's over with. We're into week 1. Almost over with week 1. I watched a little bit of the Niners game, a little bit of the Chargers game. I was really impressed with the Niners game. The Niners might be a contender. Their defense was pretty solid. Richard Sherman, I still don't care for him. He's a good corner. He's probably one of the better corners out there right now. Just don't care for his attitude. Had a couple back-to-back penalties, and of course, it's never his fault. It should have been on the offense or shouldn't have been a penalty. But their defense showed up. I was surprised with that, not gonna lie. Jimmy G, he did a little better than I expected. I think their offense can do better with the people that they have. Again, week 1, they're still working the wrinkles out. Tampa Bay, I don't see them getting much better. Jameis Winston he just wasn't all that great for me. He wasn't all that great for me in college. He's still not all that great to me now. He's just a decent quarterback. It's all he is really, is a decent quarterback. He's not going to be anything much more than decent. Also, the Tampa Bay defense is just not that good anyways. Chargers, I was actually pretty impressed with the Chargers. Keenan Allen, everybody knows Keenan Allen's their top receiver, probably will be forever. There we go, brightened up a little bit. Phillip Rivers, he is just a guy that gets to the playoffs and can't do anything else with it. Everybody always like, oh, Cowboys choking the playoffs. Well, Phillip Rivers has been in the league like 10 plus years, makes it to the playoffs damn near every year, can never get past the playoffs. Can never ever get past I don't even think he's made it to a divisional championship round. And that he's had all the tools that he's needed to become a great quarterback, a champion quarterback, a Super Bowl quarterback even. But he can never finish. He's just not a finisher, I guess. He just couldn't do it. Can't do it. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it this year. Cowboys, I didn't watch the game because I live over on the coast and they think that the Niners game is more important. Whole bunch of bullshit. But I followed it on I think it was the ESPN app or something like that. I followed the stats. Dak Prescott, my boy, I talk shit about him. But if he plays like he did yesterday, every time, then he deserves that extension. He deserves what he's asking for. These last couple years, his rookie season, yeah, good, decent, whatever. Got to round 1 or wild card, didn't get past it. Last year, didn't do that good at all. He was garbage. Threw 10 yards every time, sometimes accurately, sometimes not. 3rd and 12, he's checking down 3 yards, little passes to his running backs or crossing routes to receivers. He's scared to take a shot. Whoa, that's really bright. He is scared to take a shot down the field, 25 plus yards. It's like if he throws an interception, he thinks he's going to get fired or something. I get it. It's not a good confidence boost to throw an interception, but it's part of the game. It happens. Even the greatest of quarterbacks throw interceptions, and I hate to say this after saying the greatest of quarterbacks. Tom Brady even throws interceptions. Joe Montana even threw interceptions. Brett Favre even threw interceptions. And I know that's not how you pronounce names. Brett Favre, Joe Montana, whatever. I do what I want. Anyways, even those guys threw interceptions, okay? You gotta just go for it. Just launch it. If it gets picked, it gets picked. Come back out. You gotta take a chance. But yesterday, this boy took those chances. He definitely deserved. Granted, it was the Giants defense who is not even probably in the top 5 defenses this year. So I would like to see Dak do that against, like a Patriots defense or something like that, Kansas City defense. If he can do that to them, give him what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Zeke. Let's talk about Zeke, okay? This man just signed the biggest running back contract in the history of NFL ever. Just ever. And he didn't do jack shit yesterday. I think he had like 9 touches on 60 yards or something like that. It was something, not even close to 100 yards. He just got signed a 6-year extension, $90 million. I don't know the guarantee. I don't care about it. 6 years, $90 million. That's already enough. The guarantee could be $2 million, and it's still ridiculous after his performance yesterday. It really upset me. I was really unimpressed with Zeke, and that is my boy. I really like watching Zeke play. But yesterday, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch the game because he did not perform like Zeke. I don't know what that was. It was not Zeke. But overall, I hope the Cowboys can keep it up. I hope Dak brings that type of mentality every game, every week. I hope he can do that to even the better defenses out there. I hope our offense can do better. And again, I didn't watch the game, so Zeke, maybe it wasn't Zeke. Maybe it was the offensive line not getting their blocks or whatever. But Zeke, come on, dude. You are the highest paid running back in the history of running backs in the NFL. All right? You got to do something more than 60 yards on 9 carries. I get it. That's a good average. You got to get 100 yards, man. Like, at least 90 a game. Like, that's ridiculous. But that's all I really got on those ones. Sunday night football. Oh, I got to get over cutting this guy off. Sunday night football. Let's talk about that real quick. Wasn't much of football. The Patriots just flat out embarrassed the Steelers. Flat out embarrassed them. 33-3, I think was the final score. It was the final score for whenever I looked at it. It could have gotten worse. I just stopped. It was just bad. I mean, the Steelers, like, I get you. I get it. Y'all just lost AB. Y'all lost Le'Veon Bell last year, I think it was. Whatever. y'all went through it all with AB and yada, yada, yada. He was gone. Get over it. Y'all got other players on that team. Y'all got stars on that team. Big Ben, like, I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know exactly what happened. But if the Steelers play like that, shoot. Oh, wow, that is a bright sun. I am white. Goodness. We're just going to leave it because I don't even care. But if that's how the Patriots, if that's how the Steelers are going to have their season go, y'all get put in the same category as the Dolphins. Let's talk about the Dolphins real quick, and then we'll get back to it. The Dolphins got embarrassed by Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Just flat out embarrassed. Lamar Jackson went off completely, which I did not see coming, honestly, ever. Did not see that happening. He's a good quarterback, but I didn't see him doing that. But again, it is the Dolphins. After that game, seven players on the Miami Dolphins asked their agents for trades. They hit their agents and were like, yo, man, I got to get the hell out of Miami. This is ridiculous. You can't blame them. But 7, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6, but 7 mother effing players said, yo, dog, get me the hell out of here. 7 of them. Oh, I can't believe it. It's going to get bumpy. I'm on some back road. A lot of potholes and shit. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, that was just insane with the Dolphins. What Lamar Jackson did to them. That was just embarrassing. The Steelers, y'all get thrown in that category if you guys are going to play like that all season because you're going to cry about not having AB. But, whatever. It is what it is. Get over it. Play your game. I'm glad the Cowboys came out with a dub opening week, divisional rivalry. But again, we got to do that against a better defense. And our defense has to step it up a little bit. I think they could do better because, I mean, yeah, the Giants have Saquon Barkley, who's a great running back. Don't get me wrong. But we have to do better in stopping the run game, stopping the pass. Our pass defense has really never been that good. I hate saying we and our, but I'm doing it anyways. But the Cowboys' pass game or pass defense has not always been that great. It's getting better with Chidobe Awuzie as long as he can stay healthy. Jeff Heath, same with him. I think those guys are healthy. Again, I didn't watch the game. To be honest, I'm not like one of those diehard fans that knows everybody. So I'm just going off of what I know anyways. But it is what it is. Again, I'm excited that it's football season. If you're not American. Go back to where you're from, I guess. I don't know. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I kind of do at the same time. Yeah, football season's back. College football's back. Oregon is my college football team. That's flat out. But I do like watching Clemson only because of Trevor Lawrence. I call him T-Law because I'm that guy. Trevor Lawrence, that man I've been watching since his junior year in high school, and I've been following him. This kid is just an outstanding football player. His arm strength, his ability to read defenses and pick them apart, it's just ridiculous. He, as a freshman, I think he lost one game and beat Bama in the championship. So, yeah, I'm excited. Maybe I'll do this all season, just talk about the games, recaps and stuff. Maybe I'll try to watch more of them. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully you guys can watch it again. If all that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, it is what it is. Tell your friends about it, family, share this, whatever you got to do. Yeah. I haven't come up with a sign off yet, like they do on like the news, and that's it for a channel ABC or whatever they do. I'll come up with something, I don't know, like thanks for coming to the Jake Show. It's not that crazy. That was weird. That was kind of like pedophile-ish. I'll come up with something. But for now, that's it. That's the Jake Show, Jake's Talk, whatever it is. I don't know. I call it the Jake Show. That's my name on the YouTubes. So I guess that's what we'll go with. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching the Jake Show.